Hey everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back to Yarn Purpose. Today I have part 5 of our top-down sock knitting series. It's time to knit the foot of our sock. Hey everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back. I'm real excited because we're starting to near the end of our sock knitting adventures. I hope that you've been having fun knitting your socks this summer. I have been having so much fun making these videos for you, and it's gotten me even more excited about sock knitting than I already was. Today we're going to talk about knitting the foot of our sock. I don't have any kind of demonstration video sort of showing you my hands knitting. At this point we're just knitting in the round. Since it is stockinette and we're working in the round, it's just literally knitting every round until we get to the correct length of our sock. But I did want to talk a little bit about measuring your foot and measuring your sock specifically so that your sock will have a good fit. In the pattern instructions that are down below, as well as the pattern that's available on Ravelry, I tell you that you're going to knit the foot of your sock to a certain length. So for example, depending on which size you're knitting, it might tell you to knit your sock to 1.75 inches shorter than the length of your foot, or 2 inches shorter than the length of your foot. Whatever pattern size you are knitting, it'll tell you sort of where to stop your foot for the toe. But I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about measuring your foot. First of all, if you are making the socks for yourself, you certainly can go ahead and try your sock on if you feel like you can get it on with your double pointed needles, or you could put it on waste yarn and try it on. If you're doing magic loop, you definitely can try your sock on easily. There are also a lot of resources out there. You can just Google. There are charts for telling you a particular shoe size and what that corresponds to in inches and centimeters. So you're certainly welcome to find one of those and use that as well. You can also just, if you're making it for yourself, measure your own foot, and then you will know how long your sock will need to be. But when I'm telling you that you need to knit your sock to a certain length and then, minus say 2 inches for the toe, I just really wanted to remind everybody that when you're measuring your sock, if you're not trying it on or you're trying to figure out that length, just make sure that you don't stretch your fabric when you are going to measure that length of your sock. I know I have really big feet. When I'm knitting the foot of my sock, it seems like it's gonna last forever. Like I'm never gonna be done knitting the foot of my sock. And so sometimes when I go to measure with that tape measure, I find myself wanting to just pull that fabric a little bit and tell myself, oh yeah, I am to the right length. But really you don't want to do that. All that's going to happen is you're going to end up having an ill-fitting sock. And I find that when my socks are a little short, not only just it's not that comfortable, the heel tends to fall down, the fabric is more stretched out, and the more stretched out your sock fabric is, it just means the bigger chance of getting a hole in your sock. And nobody wants to get a hole in their sock right away. So I really just wanted, the main takeaway for this week is when you're measuring the foot of your sock to decide where you're going to stop for the toe, just make sure that you're not stretching that fabric. You're just going to be happier in the long run if you just measure it while that fabric's nice and relaxed. Even if you have to knit a few more rounds, you're going to have a better fitting sock in the end, and it will make you much happier. Trust me. Ask me how I know, right? So that's it for today. So go ahead and knit the foot of your sock, and then next week I'll be back to talk about the toe decreases. If you like this video, go ahead and give it that thumbs up, and if you want, you can hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So that's it for this week. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you next week for the toe decreases on our socks. Bye!